What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I really want to just give you a motivational rant, something that's just on my mind that I want to share with you that I think will motivate you, and I hope that it gives you some fuel, some drive to go after what you want to go after your goals in sales and business and your life in general. And I hope this gives you that kick that you were looking for, that you needed, this accountability that you needed. And I really do hope it moves you the way that it moves me when I think about this. And to be completely transparent with you, I didn't even have any intentions of recording this or making this video, but it just kind of came to me and I was compelled to share it. And I just want to share it with you and, pass on this motivational message, this good, positive message that I think will drive a lot of you just like it drives me. And the message is really in the form of a question. So here it is. The question is, when? Yes, you heard that correctly. The question is when, as in what time, what day, an hour from now, a week from now, a month from now, when? 2 months from now, next year, when are you going to decide? And I think you already know where this line of questioning is going. The things that you're procrastinating on, whether it's with your health and fitness, whether it's with reading a book, whether it's with investing in a course or a program or a mentor, whether it's with going hard on your business, whether it's achieving and crushing the sales targets that you have, whether it's, building something for the future, whether it's starting to invest, whether it's getting into a relationship, whatever it might be, in whatever area of your life, the question is when. So many people in society today talk about tomorrow, or they procrastinate, and it's really like a disease. It's a disease in our society that's, more contagious than any other disease that I know, and that's procrastination. That's people pushing things back. That's people not completing projects and tasks and constantly procrastinating and just always saying to themselves, oh, I'll do it in an hour. I'll do it later this evening. I'll do it tomorrow. It's too late now. I'll just do it on the weekend. I'll probably just do it next week. You know what? It's the end of the month. I'll do it next month. You know what? I'll just do it next quarter. Matter of fact, I'm probably better off just doing this next year. Next year comes, new priorities, new things get in the way. And the reality is this. Yesterday is already done, so technically it doesn't exist. I mean, we're not getting into some deep physics and talking about the time continuum and, the past and the present and the future are all going at the same time and they're all other dimensions or whatever else you want to talk about. That's not what I'm getting into here. I want to just talk practically with the knowledge and the science that we have right now. Yesterday is gone. It's done. As far as I know so far, you can't go back or time travel or reverse it. Tomorrow is not a real thing. When tomorrow comes, it'll be today again. Does that make sense? When tomorrow comes, it's still present time. It's present day. So tomorrow is just today, later on. It doesn't actually exist. The only time that exists, the only period of time, the only time frame that is real, that you can control, that you can do something in is today. It's right now. So let's look at what you need to do and what you need to stop procrastinating on. And I want you to ask yourself this question of when. When am I going to do this thing? If it's something that you want to still, after hearing this, push back, then it's probably something you don't want to do or you shouldn't be doing. So just put that aside. Just scratch it, delete it off your to-do list or whatever it is, and just remove that because it's something you clearly don't want to commit to. But the things that are still there that you want to commit to, that you want to figure out when, then get moving on that. Do that today. Do that now. Just get it out of the way. The more you get things done, the better you feel, the more momentum you gain, and clarity. Here's a really important point that I had to learn over time. I learned over the years after working with a ton of mentors, investing in myself, maturing, really reading a bunch of books like you see behind me. I learned this one thing. Clarity only really comes with action. When you start to take action and move in a certain direction, you become more clear on what you need to do, on where you need to go, on what's the next step. And there's a very famous old saying that the journey of 1,000 steps starts with the first one. You're not going to be able to see 1,000 steps ahead without taking that first step. And it's just step by step. It compounds just like you invest your money, and it compounds over time. And, Einstein said compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. And it's a magical, beautiful thing. And it's crazy to even grasp what compounding can do for you over 20, 40, 60, 100 years. It's the same thing, right? You want to start to take action, and then you'll start to have more clarity and things will become more clear for you. And it's just a much better solution than being idle and being paralyzed because you're analyzing so much, because you're thinking so much, and you're not asking yourself this question of when am I going to do this? Paralysis by analysis is a real thing. You analyze so much, you think so much that you become paralyzed and you take no action. And it's literally the opposite. If you're not growing and moving forward, you're dying. So it's the opposite of what you want. Again, back to the question here. when? And I want you to ask yourself that. And I'm asking you that. Hold yourself accountable. When are you going to do the things you want to do? When are you going to take action? When is the time going to come where you finally make a decision and when you finally commit? And I hope that your answer was the only time that actually exists, which is now. And that's it. That's my spontaneous motivational rant for you. It's something that drives me, and I hope it drives you and actually fuels you and it helps you in whatever way possible. I don't really know in what way this is going to help you, but whoever you are watching this, I hope it helps you in a ton of different ways with your sales career, with your business, and with your life. And I hope you got a lot of value out of that. So all that said, as always, make sure to smash that like button if you got value out of it, if you enjoyed this. And of course, comment your thoughts below, subscribe to the channel. And this is a motivational rant. It's not about sales or business necessarily. So pass this on to anybody that you think will get value out of it and that you think would need this to fuel them, to fire them up, to drive them to go after their goals. And all that said, I'll see you on the next video.